Dejitaru Tsuka, why? Dejitaru what now? There have been many LARP tokens launched over the last few months. These tokens tend to be shrouded in mystery. Dev is unknown, only communicating with mysterious or vague messages which allude to something. These almost always using some form of leet speak, or at the very least, prolific use of te, because Ryoshi. The name is an acronym for live action role playing, but I guess people have taken to this, rather than getting muddy in a field. Now, LARPs as a whole are not a subject I'm particularly well versed in, and as such will leave any further discussion on that specific topic to either someone else, or to be revisited at a later date after more research, so, some Googling. So it's a LARP then. One such token which was first thought to be a LARP when it started, was Dejitaru Tsuka. Now, many of us are convinced this is no LARP, hence why we have a strong base of holders, the number of which are increasing daily. However, there are of course many who still doubt, and obviously even more who haven't even heard of it at all. If you are part of the latter group, then I hate to break it to you, there's a good chance this article will be meaningless to you. This article has been written to answer the question that comes up a lot from newcomers, doubtful or not, after being shown the evidence which essentially proves that the token was created by none other than Ryoshi themselves. That question is typically yay, but if it was Ryoshi, why wouldn't they just tweet it? And why isn't it listed on all the exchanges? When Binance? My current theory is that everything about this token so far, when you look at the bigger picture and a general goal, points to Ryoshi wanting to build a solid community which works together to achieve stuff. Which incidentally is why we aren't on 47 exchanges or presently featured in mainstream media. Oh wait, there was that Guardian article and another podcast. Must be nothing. Then as the community grows much larger, it can continue to do exactly what Ryoshi intended, working together in a decentralized manner, having presumably found its way by then. Whether that takes the form of enlightenment, working out clues, or spreading the word to the world. He's alluded to this in the blockchain messages. However, if they rocked up on Twitter and said hey here's Tay token, then it would explode and subsequently implode immediately. This does not exactly lend itself to successful token, and would be more akin to an influencer heavy pump and dump, which incidentally is the exact opposite of decentralization. But why wouldn't it already be a squillion MCAP? Ryoshi has frequently spoken of humble beginnings through the blockchain with messages from the Tsuka deployer, and of course, Shiba was arguably so successful because of its humble beginning. But therein lies a fairly colossal problem. If someone who is arguably one of the most well-known people in crypto, wants to subtly launch a token and have slow organic growth, how do you do it? Well, the answer is fairly obvious, now that it's already been done. So, you create a token, make it just hard enough to believe at first it's yours, create enough intrigue to get people involved in working on it. Then you FUD it to shake out people who aren't committed. Help it build up more, repeating the cycle until you've grown a strong, solid base, which has gone really well so far. Now you've got two main elements at the same time, other than Ye Ryoshi Lambos all round, which is the spiritual meditation side, the enlightened ones as per the blockchain messages, and you've got the decoding/decryption/ WTF are these hidden elements and WTF do they mean /tasty crumb side. This is enough to create a well-rounded community that should be fairly diverse, perfect for true decentralization. So when reveal? Now as to exactly when he will do the reveal, I don't think it will be an arbitrary date, or time, or market cap. Ryoshi has said, or implied, before, that the preference is for people to work for themselves, do the things that need to be done, as opposed to just asking Ryoshi, or a team, to do them. All of this leads me to believe, that as you can't complete enlightenment to a finite target, the goal that needs to be achieved in order for Ryoshi and the team to rock up to the party is solving whatever it is that needs to be solved, which is going to be something to do with these wallets, some kind of interaction with the right one, or depositing the answer, or something. But XYZ token was Ryoshi. Another thing that needs to be done, and I would recommend this to any borderline ultra famous person stealth launching a token, is to create a big buzz and lay the foundation that something is coming. Otherwise, your creation that you have spent so long planning will just fizzle out and die. It would also be super handy if you could utilize said big buzz to subtly point to in order to hint to your identity, without that tweet everyone so dearly wants. And that is exactly what happened. On May 30th, at a yet to be pinpointed time, an event occurred that rocked all of the world. Well, at least all of the crypto world. Okay. Maybe just the memecoin crypto world. This was the deletion of everything ever written online by Ryoshi, and the changing of their Twitter profile picture to that of Milarepa. And no, I had no clue who that was either. This was the catalyst for quite a few LARPs. Much like when Elon tweets about his day, Ellensdabsk is launched immediately, and normally followed by baby Ellensdabsk. Now one thing that separates Tsuka from LARPs, is the fact that the token creation fronted the PFP change, and there are at least 3 connections to it. Firstly, according to the website, the Dejitaru Tsuka is a dragon. The year 1040 was the year of the dragon. Second, we have a link to an image that was sent out on a blockchain message. This was the number 1143. Note that Milarepa was born in 1040, and died in 1143. The domain was registered on the 24th May. The image sent on 28th May. Lastly, we have the blockchain message Tsangyan was right, if you listen. This was when we realized where the name came from, as the full name of a biographer of Milarepa was Tsangyan Haruka. The token was launched on May 26th. Now, in case you missed it, those three things were all done before the PFP change. Cool, right?